Certainly, narcissism often manifests as a desire to outshine others to receive better treatment and confirm one's superiority. Narcissists strive for perfection and validation, yet, beneath their arrogant facade, they often struggle with anxiety and fear. One of the key reasons for narcissistic anxiety is the fear that others see them as less than others or that they do not receive sufficient attention from others. In their quest for constant affirmation and attention, narcissists may resort to obsessive behaviors. Despite their actions, they have a deep-seated fear of being worthless. Additionally, narcissists may exhibit irrational thoughts and behaviors that are only within their own minds. This often leads them to act aggressively towards others, both in words and actions. At these times, they may perceive themselves as victims, constantly viewing others as their enemies. This perpetual state of tension and mistrust prevails. This behavior can be harmful not only to the narcissist but also to those around them, as it leads to constant conflict and strained relationships. It is important to note that not all narcissists exhibit these extreme behaviors, and narcissistic traits can vary greatly. Many individuals with narcissistic traits do not have a full personality disorder. If you feel that you or someone you know has narcissistic tendencies, it's best to seek help from a therapist or doctor who can provide support and guidance in understanding and managing these behaviors. Seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. As we discussed earlier, we all have some narcissistic traits, but when not managed properly, they can lead to harmful behavior towards others. Now, let's talk about how narcissists often view others as mirrors of themselves and how this is related to their desire for control over those close to them. Narcissists typically try to deflect responsibility for their negative and harmful behaviors onto those around them. Their actions consistently indicate that they are unwilling to accept responsibility or accountability for their mistakes and hurtful actions. Narcissists tend to have negative thoughts about anyone they interact with, often displaying a constant readiness to protect themselves from perceived threats. After spending time dealing with a narcissist, you'll notice significant trust issues. They may occasionally express their anger or sarcasm in a seemingly comedic manner, but this often conceals their true feelings. When a narcissist behaves this way, they believe that everyone else is just as skilled in deception and manipulation as they are. The ultimate goal for a narcissist is to create disturbance and problems wherever they are present. Success is their sole objective, and they must constantly be prepared for any challenges they may encounter. After interacting with a narcissist for some time, you'll observe that they have profound issues with trust and cannot truly appreciate the affection of loved ones. They may attempt to convey more severe tones of anger or ridicule behind a comedic facade, and many people may think they are just joking. Narcissists believe that everyone around them is trying to harm them, and they often view you as an enemy. They see anyone else as a potential competitor, which increases their disdain and hostility towards you over time. Because narcissists cannot experience happiness themselves, they want everyone around them to suffer just like they do. To maintain a satisfying life, they need the attention and focus of everyone. Narcissists have a very hard time comprehending the idea that everyone is different, and it's extremely difficult for them to accept that someone else might be better than them. The narcissist intentionally tries to harm you to ensure that your life is always painful. They constantly aim to make you feel inadequate, and they want you to consistently blame yourself. Their interference in your life leads to confusion and extreme sadness. The narcissist will not stop at anything to ensure that you don't surpass them, and they won't divert their attention when facing any challenges. It won't take long after dealing with a narcissist before you start adopting their desires, thoughts, and behaviors. Keep in mind that a narcissist often attempts to portray you in a completely false light, but with some effort, you can overcome this situation. Narcissists need others to believe in them, and when they feel compared to someone, their internal disturbances become evident. The narcissist is always vigilant of their surroundings, and the major controller of their behavior is fear. As soon as they believe there's no threat, their fear and terror disappear instantly, and they stand confidently, exuding strength. A narcissist continues to see you as a threat until they have complete control over you, establishing their dominance and superiority over you. Narcissists are afraid of facing reality and vehemently avoid confronting it directly, as they know the true enemy lies within them. Narcissists are unyielding in their pursuit of complete entitlement because they consider themselves more important and deserving than others. Strangely, you may find or notice that the narcissist has self-confidence on the outside, but it's often a facade of false pride and fake arrogance. All of these factors make narcissists constantly seek self-validation, and when they perceive that they are not being treated satisfactorily, they may resort to aggressive and exploitative behavior. It's essential to understand that narcissists can vary in their traits and behaviors depending on the situation and circumstances. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you found it helpful. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. If you have any feedback or suggestions for improving the channel, send them to me.